It's Thursday, it's 8 o'clock, and it's the Big Detecting Show. Good evening, Adrian. How are you this evening?
Sorry, wind. Good evening, Dave. Good evening, everyone. Sorry.
Wind? Oh, from the top. I thought you meant from the bottom.
No, never have trumps. You all right?
I'm all right. I don't know if it's my... did I freeze then, or did you freeze?
I hope not me. Not again.
I think I need to defrag my computer. It's been a bit... already? Can't have cramp already. It's too early. Hi.
I was ill this week.
Were you well? Why were you well?
I thought I had COVID. Yeah, I went out Friday night, family meal, had a drink and that. And
was that when you were messaging me videos of you and your son drunk?
Yes. I've got a funny story to tell you, but I can't say it on there because it's politically incorrect. But that was a funny night. And then I went to texting at the weekend.
I think people actually expect us to be politically incorrect nowadays.
Yeah, this wouldn't go down well. And I could only detect for 2 hours. I was out of breath, couldn't get me breath, kept coughing. I thought, here we go, got COVID. Because Boy Wonder goes out clubbing with all people and swapping spit and that. And he'd been ill, and I thought I had COVID, but negative, and feeling a bit better now. But I thought I had it this week, proper bad. You all right?
Oh, you know what I'm like when I get cramp.
Do you want me to rub it?
Oh, go on then.
Is that better?
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that.
Nice shorts you got on. That lycra suits you. Yeah, we haven't got a guest this week, but we've got some good ones coming up, haven't we, Dave?
Oh, we've got some tremendous ones coming up. Yeah, we haven't got a guest this week. Now, listen, if you do want to join us as a guest on the show, please feel free. Honestly, it's not all bad. Ask Tony Kaywood, ask Kerry, ask Rob Random. It's just like chatting in a pub. It really is. So we've had a few guests have obviously cancelled through other commitments, and some people haven't got back to us, and some people have got back to us and are unavailable. So everybody we've asked over the past week, sadly, has been unavailable. And this week's show was the one we were struggling to actually get a guest for. So we're just going to chat amongst ourselves tonight. But yes, we do have some great guests next week. We have Dr. Christopher Monk, medieval historian and consultant. The week after, I'll let you announce this guest because you've organised this guest. I'm very much looking forward to it.
Yes, Alexander from Hol's Hammer Sagas.
Alexander Westenholz.
Westen van Holtz. Yes.
I Van Westenholz.
I don't know how long he's been metal detecting, but he hasn't had a YouTube channel that long. But he's just started a new one up. Pardon me. He's Metal Detecting Finds UK on YouTube. So he's got a video where he goes out with his dog, just detecting, which is quite fun and nice. And he's a really interesting character. And he's got a really good permissions. And then he's got Metal Detecting Finds UK, where he goes back to his house, sits down, researches the coin. And he's just done one the other week where he's cleaning his coin and tips and things like that. But he's,
did you say tips, then? He said tips.
Yes, tips
Thank
on
you.
cleaning.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, and he's going to be coming on. But his videos are really good.
Not
really
only
good.
that, obviously we've looked into him a little bit more, doing a bit of research into the show, and he's also a very, very well-renowned taxidermist, and we're hoping he's got a badger, and also antiquarian, antique person, all that malarkey as well, isn't he?
Yeah. And he's had a Deus for, I think, 6 years, a Deus Light. And he's, I think what I was going back to the other day, he knows his machine inside out. And he knows when he's got the silver denarius, he knows when he's got gold status, and he knows. And it just goes to show, you can have the latest machine with everything, but unless you know it inside out, which he does, you look at his machine, it looks all worn and everything. But he did a good video this week with Wendy from the Detecting Hub forum thing, where she had the Deus 2 and he had his Deus Light, and they were not testing them, but just seeing what sort of signals each one gives off and whether to dig it. And it was quite surprising, But yeah, so I think if you've got the money and a Deus or a Deus Light at the moment, they're everywhere, aren't they? Because everyone wants a Deus too.
Yeah, absolutely. And following week from that, I'm waiting for confirmation, but it's more or less definite. We have a representative from Sick to Death in Chester, which is, and I'm just going on to the website for the better word. I'll go that way a bit, actually. It's a gory story of medicine through time. Sick to Death, a brand new history of medicine attraction in Chester, a playground of plague with a smatter of splatter and a chance to poke into our medical past. Meet the Grim Reaper and Asclepius, the ancient Greek god of medicine, work it all the way through to, sex and cyst, the Turdis, great picture they put on this week of a mummified poo. Excellent. And then we do have another guest coming up, which Kerry sorted out for us, and I'm so very excited. Well, she's actually communicated with two people, and one of them's got back to her, and I've emailed him to confirm a date. He's actually one of the, I think, principal directors of the archaeological site of Pompeii. Kerry, am I right in saying that? Pompeii.
That would be amazing. Well
Pompeii.
done.
Pompeii.
Yeah, that would. I remember doing that at school. Hello, Peter Pesty. Sorry, people in the chat, and they're saying, Phil Frag Fodder, you've contacted him, haven't you, Dave?
Yes, he was going to come on tonight. I did ask him, but unfortunately he's working. So,
Mr. Julian Evan Hart will be on in a couple of weeks when we've got a slot. Spoke to him, didn't I, today. Today, I spoke to him.
Mm-hmm.
But he's in the middle of publishing a new book, so he's proofreading all the stuff and bits and bobs. So that'll be interesting. Getting Jules on because he's very shy. He doesn't talk much, does he? So we'll have to edge him on. Yes.
Do you know we really wanted Tumbleweed sound over then?
Yes. And Tony Haywood is talking about the multi-frequency on the Atrex, which I still can't get my head around how they've done it, but it's definitely improved the Atrex multi-frequency on it.
And also, Tony Haywood, he's released the final video this week where you can enter the competition to win the Atrex. You obviously have to catch up with some of the other videos to find how to actually onto the contest, but pop over there and you can win a brand spanking new Rutus Atrex at TC Detects on YouTube.
Yeah, and that's an interesting machine. Very interesting.
There's somebody in the chat I want to come back on the show. Phil Cool himself, but I don't know when he's in the country or not. Dino Detects. Dean Stainton.
Yes.
Dean Stainton, he of that absolutely marvellous Yeovilton boiler article.
Yes, I read that. Yeah, that was at Detectable, wasn't it?
What was?
The article in the magazine.
Oh, yeah. That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one. No. The one in the magazine, wasn't that the one? No, it wasn't that one.
No.
It was his, how he started metal detecting, basically. That was the one in the magazine.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, he's home. I'll be in touch, Dean. I'll be in touch.
And we've got all the rallies coming up this year. We've got possibly a spring detectable. No one knows yet, do they?
Not sure.
We've got Detecticon by that. What is it?
Guess what? Bad news. I'll be in Turkey.
Oh.
For Detecticon.
Oh,
I had to postpone last year's holiday and bring it forward.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well,
so I didn't realise. So
that's the 24th to the 1st, 24th of July to the 1st of August.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Joan Allen, Mine Lab Rally. 26th.
Yes, I'd like to find out a little bit more information about that one.
I'll be going to that with Treasure Hunting Magazine. David, maybe we can sort something out where we can have ArkMD Mag and big detecting show there. But Joan Allen Mine Lab Rally, 26th to 29th of August. And then we got Rodney Cook. Not heard of that one. Sounds a new one. Don't know if it'll be much cop. That's the 2nd to the 4th of September. And the tickets will be going on sale, I reckon, next week, one thinks.
Talking of on sale, the following week, popped in, sold out. I guess from a couple of weeks ago from Just Detect UK. Sold out within days.
Mad.
So that's the following, the second weekend in September, isn't it?
Yeah. I think
should also be the same weekend as Detectable as well.
Yes.
Detectable is usually the week following RCM. There's Dawn. Hiya, Dawn.
Detectable. We got to. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see. But the Joan Allen one will be good. That's always. I don't think.
And I've got some breaking news. The very, 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 very well may be an Archaeology and Metal Detecting magazine stroke big detecting show rally as well.
Yes. How can we forget about that?
We are in very, very early communications, and it will be a charity event with all the monies raised going to a charity local to me, and the event will be local to me, which is probably going to be in the Congleton, hopefully towards Leek area. So it'd be Cheshire, Staffordshire. Not 100% sure when, but it'll be that area anyway.
And so, we're going to have a very nice lady helping us organise things as well, aren't we, David? And yes, other people. We're going to have a proper team.
We are. We've got that lovely person who will be watching, who doesn't like anybody. She's very, very quiet, very timid. Kerry Fuller. She's obviously this. Don't forget this week's episode of the Lost Tapes of History. But she's got some people coming on board. Interns, can we call them, to work with her on the show. And because of the man hours available, she's offered them to ourselves to help out with the magazine and do some bits and bobs. So we might have all sorts going on soon.
Well, we are the biggest metal detecting show in the UK, which figures based on the cumulative stats, because you might watch it on YouTube and there's like 3 people watching, but there might be 400 on Facebook, or it might be streamed from different sites. So I'm right, aren't I, Dave?
Yeah.
Also people rewatching it. So it's not all about.
And also when we convert into a podcast as well.
Yeah. So there's the podcast and the stats through Google Analytics, Dave
We are
heavily
the
studies those.
UK's biggest
And
show of
the
its type.
7th or the 5th in the world?
5th in the world, but that's every other one of them is just a podcast. It isn't a TV stream. So possibly we could be the world's biggest metal detecting television stream chat show, potentially.
Interesting. That's nice, and thank you for everyone for watching. I did
Absolutely.
just see something in the chat about someone tried to message me a picture. Oh, Facebook user, I tried to send you a picture of my car. Checking my casket key, Adrian. I didn't know how low it was. A full key, great condition. Well, if you email it to me, Adrian at the Big Detecting Show. No, Adrian at bigdetectingshow.com, or go on bigdetectingshow.com website.
Hey, Chuck, check this out. Just in time.
Ooh, spin the coil. We got a quiz tonight.
We do.
Pub quiz, but based on a metal detecting manufacturer. And it's £500 first prize and a CTX 30. No.
You're thinking the wrong thing again, mate.
Yeah, I am. We could give something away, actually. Well, no, we can't really do it. It's more of a fun quiz, but there's some good questions in there. There's some good pinpoint quiz. But we have got Spin the Coil at Big Detecting Show. So if you're sitting at home Friday night, Saturday night with your wife and kids, nothing to do, get it up on the telly. It's like Twister on acid.
You're going to have to put some Twister on acid questions on there.
Well, there are. Pillowcase or pants. And I was sober when I did
What do you wear, a pillowcase or pants?
Well, yeah.
Hey,
but
got another ticker. Look at another ticker. Look.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Digger Dawn's in the chat. Hi, Dawn. Oh, she's drinking gin.
No way.
No, can't be.
Do you know why? The only reason that Dawn will come to any dig that I organise, because every dig I've ever organised that she's been to, she always wins alcohol on the raffle, guaranteed every time, and I'm not even lying.
Well,
Tell them it's true, Dawn. Tell them it's true.
She drinks it from the hand dispenser at Detectable, didn't she? I love that story. I still think that's so funny how put a drink under the hand sanitizer, which was an electric one. And every time she put a drink there, it discharged the gel into her drink, and she drank it. And that's why we found her drunk, didn't we, Dave, behind the toilet?
Yes.
Swearing, shouting, spitting at children. Oh,
rolling around, couldn't get back up. She was like a turtle, wasn't she, on her back, trying to get up like that?
Yeah, an extra mutant one at that. But no, Dawn's lovely. Very nice lady. Down to earth, isn't she, Dave?
She is. She's ace.
Genuinely down to earth.
Try saying a word against her and I'll smash your legs in. Gareth Howes remembers the Nocta Macro quiz, never to be forgotten. I've got some books as well to review. No, I've actually got a weekend off work this weekend, and I love badges, mint. First book up, which I've not got around to doing before because I'm obviously not having any internet and then going back to work and being there every day ever since, will be The Artifacts of England and the United Kingdom from Bennett. I also have last week's guest, lovely looking book, Adrian. Crystal Skulls and Human Heads by Mark Ollie. Last week,
and we paid for this. I bought mine on Amazon that night.
So did I.
Didn't get it free. We paid for it, and it's only was it a hard paperback?
About £7 with a £7.50, and I have Amazon Prime, so it's free delivery.
Look at that.
In fact, Adrian, nearly called you Mark then. If you do a review and I'll do a review, I will put them both together. So you got 2 reviews together. Good call. Sorry. And also, I've picked up another little book. I'm not 100% sure. I've actually looked through it to try and find when it was printed, but I can't find it at the moment. I'm very, very much looking. Some of the things in here is tremendous.
Well, very good beer, Dave. Very good beer.
Oh, did you see it then?
No. It's something. Is it a video?
Secret London, an unusual guide. All the mad places within London that
based around
people don't. Yeah, look at this one. The Dead House, the Riddle of Tombstones. The Roman Amphitheatre of Guildhall Yard. Roots and Shoots. Creekside Discovery Centre.
Well, right.
British, British Vintage Television and Wireless Museum.
That'd be Marconi, wouldn't it?
The Horse Hospital. Fitzroy House. The Masonic Temple. Love that place.
He's enjoying this. You've read
Dennis
it already,
Service House. Roman Bath.
Bath.
No, it says Roman Bath. Not Roman, not a bath.
Dawn's going to London in Feb. I'll meet up with you, Dawn. Go for a drink. Not that it needs to be alcoholic, but I'm only half hour away.
Kerry will join you as well, I'm sure.
Do you know what I've always wanted to do? Go to London with a metal detector and detect, like down Oxford Street, and see how long it is till the police or someone arrests me. Don't know why. I've just always thought it'd be quite funny.
Have you got permission?
Yeah. Well, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Getting arrested for detecting in Oxford Street. I've got that, and I love that book, and a lot of people have probably got it. But I got this last week, the latest one. And I'll tell you what, highly recommend it. Greenlight Publishing. I know I plug them a lot, but that's because they're good books.
Well, as I haven't got that one, you can review that for us as well, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, I might have just found one of those the other month. Nice little noble.
Keith Leedy, you should do a cake tour of the UK. Hey, imagine that, like the hairy bikers going around the country to different places, sampling all the cake.
I'll do the beer, but also this is out this week. This magazine that's about metal detecting.
Oh yeah, it's the Treasure Hunting magazine. Oh my God, Adrian, you're not on the front cover for a change. What's the last name of that person on the front cover? What's the name?
It's my daughter. A woman. Dawn, watch your back. She's on it. She's on it. She's gave her the Rutus Atrex. She's had machines and she liked the Vanquish. And I gave her the Atrex beginner mode because it's got a beginner mode. Everyone moaned about the Rutus Assault 71, said it was too complicated. So Rutus have done a beginner mode. And then if you want to up your game a bit and have a few more knobs and dials digitally, you can update it via your phone. So I gave it to her in beginner mode on the beach, and it's great on the beach, really good. How much better the Deus 2 is compared to the original Deus, the Atrex is compared to the Rutus Assault 71. It's really good. And there's my mini review of the Deus 2 in there this month as well, which I've been honest and truthful and waffled on about things, and hopefully people will find that. But it's early days. I had to write that 3 weeks ago, so I'd only had the Deus for like a month. So that's out this week. Treasure Hunting magazine.
Have you seen that off Tony Kaywood off the bottom of the screen there?
Can you block him? He's constantly abusive.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's not wrong, by the way.
No, it is. The beginner mode is really, really good. We've also got some new products out this week from the Cleaning Pencil Company, haven't we?
Ooh, tell more.
Product. I don't know how it works or what it does, but it's a milled silver and copper cleaning solution. Imagine saying that after a few pints. So it's on their website now. I couldn't
sell it reading it, to be honest, mate.
Huh?
I couldn't say it reading it, to be honest.
Milled silver and copper cleaning solution, which the cleaning solution's good, I found, but only like on crusty Romans and like brooches and stuff. But if you've got coins, I'm really looking forward to trying this out. So I'm going to order one tonight, probably, or tomorrow. No, I won't do it tonight because I've been drinking and it all goes wrong.
I think you need to abbreviate it. Maybe if we abbreviate it, that'll be easier for people like me.
Milled silver, copper, milk or something.
Milk. It's milk.
Milk.
Put it in your brew.
Milled silver, copper. But yeah, that's on his website. I'm not sure how much it is. I was looking at it earlier actually. £16, 100 millilitres. Oh God, 100 millilitres of milled silver and copper cleaning solution. Oh, it comes with a bamboo brush as well. Bamboo brush, good for the environment. So that would be interesting testing that out. And I don't know if you can drink that one. Like I said on air once, didn't I? I said you could drink the stuff because it's so safe.
Yeah, but I've seen you drinking bloody toilet cleaner, so
Yeah, but I was thirsty.
You've got nothing, have you?
No. And that lovely man from McGrafter, he's a good bloke, I mean,
I've just got to say hello to someone. My compadre from work, Dan Us. He's Romanian, and he's teaching me to speak Romanian, and we're teaching him proper English, the stuff that he's not really allowed to say, that stuff. And he's watching the show. Oh, mate, that's meant.
Hi, Dan. It's all right, mate. Well done. Thank you. God, he must be.
His name's
bored.
Daniel. He's ace. I love you, Daniel. Not in one of them way, though. Daniel Ursu. Do you know what Ursu means?
Yeah.
What?
Is it
bear?
Is it an abbreviation for a paperclip?
No, it's bear.
Oh, bear.
Ursu is Romanian for bear, so he's Daniel
the
bear.
He's your big bear.
He's my. I'm actually his bear.
Yeah, I bet. Hi, mate. Yes. Paul from McGrafter. Has. What's he done?
I will go to the website now so we can actually have a look, shall we?
He likes donating a lot of money to charity. He's not a rich guy. He's works on his own in his shed, and he's not driving a Ferrari. I think last time I spoke to him, he's driving an electric scooter. But
no, that was me and Shane, mate.
Yeah, no. I think Paul's got an electric scooter, but he's like a lot of us. He sits there and watches people who need help and support, and he's decided to set up. I think if you go competition, Dave, or
I'm on there.
Or something. Oh, there you go. He's decided Forget Me Not Children's Hospice, which is for children who haven't got long to live, very sadly, due to cancer or other complications, I think. He's decided to make a spade and a McGrafter, a special edition one. He's slept with it for 3 weeks. He's cuddled it. He's polished it. He's sprayed lavender oil all over it. And he's hoping to raise as much money for charity for Forget Me Not Children's Hospice, which is local to him. And I think that's really nice of him. And last time I looked, I think he's made 200 quid, hasn't he? Well, if you go on it, he's doing it in conjunction with Regtons. I don't know why, but obviously because they're helping him.
Click on your name, Bob.
Oh, click on the picture. Click on the picture.
Hold on. First, there's the prizes. First prize is a Regton finds pouch and hat, and the McGrafter. And second prize is a selection of books and McGrafter trowel and hat and finds pouch. Third prize is a collection of books. And fourth prize is a Garrett combination and a Bluff Your Way into Archaeology book. Fifth prize is a ORX and a special edition Garrett. Sorry, not an actual ORX. ORX hat and a special edition hat. Sorry, I missed that as well. A coin cube. I've seen a third prize picture. Third prize with the Garrett back as well. So there you go. So we click on the picture, yeah?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So basically, it's 312 they've raised up to now of the targeted £200. So basically, you enter by giving money to the cause, which is a fantastic cause. Well done, Paul, as ever, because obviously this is the second time. Last time we done it in conjunction with Detectable, so it's a fantastic prize. Yeah. Well done.
And I think, if you can afford a few quid, mind you, comic relief's coming up soon. That'll drain a lot of people's donations. Not that I'm condoning it, but Mustn't forget these little charities that struggle.
Absolutely.
And I think that's really nice of Paul to do that. So if you get a chance, for the sake of a tenner, you could win a lot of things there, actually.
Absolutely, yeah.
So hats off to...
And that ends on the 14th of February.
Oh, Valentine's Day. Oh. And there's the McGrafter website. Anyway.
Yep, mcgrafter.co.uk.
Keith Ellis has just said, have you guys seen Chris Rogers' Addicted to Bleeps last video? No, I haven't, but I will have.
Not yet. No, not yet.
I'll have to give him a call because I haven't spoken to him for a while. He'll be at the Joan Allen the event, I think, rally this year. I'm sure he will be. So if you want to meet him and bombard him with questions and see his dog and whatever, get an autograph maybe.
Yes, Dawn, that was Paul from McGrafter, the northern fella, Yorkshire chap. And I know there was a little Yorkshire-Lancashire thing going on between him and you. That was him you were talking to, indeed. Hello to my daughter here again. Obviously bored.
My daughter's next door. Not next door with the neighbour, because that would be wrong. She's in the other room. Just got home from work.
She might be gone round the neighbours, do a bit of cleaning or something.
No. Wurzel Gummidge lives next door, so...
what?
I'm in an old house. He can't hear me.
Mackenzie Crook lives next door.
No, Wurzel. No, the old Wurzel Gummidge.
John Pertwee.
Yeah, Bill Pertwee and Bernard Manning Cross.
Bill Pertwee.
Bill Pertwee.
John
Bernard Manning Cross.
John Pertwee. Pertwee. Bill Pertwee is a totally different person.
Who's Bill Pertwee? No, John Pertwee. Yeah.
Bill
Pertwee is he holds the world record for making the most amount of cushions in 24 hours, doesn't he?
No, he's a comedy actor.
Oh, I'll get confused with things.
He was the guy, the warden in Dad's Army. Oh,
Dino to text. Can you please mention that I'm collecting old pound coins for charity? The next donation. Ooh. How do people?
There you go. Put that up on screen.
How do we donate? Not post.
The next donation will be £100 to the Yeovil Hospital Breast Cancer Unit appeal, and we're currently at £51. How do people get them to you, Dino?
Check.
Postal order. Fax. What's that you've opened?
Tin of beans.
Beans don't go.
No, I've because of January, everyone was skint and we're like all cutting back, and what with the energy crisis, oh my god! And thinking
you've got 8 Ace, haven't you?
No, I've got value lager from Aldi or Lidl, and it is really good. Really, really good.
8 Ace. Do you know what 8 Ace is?
Is that a northern thing? Is that like Webster's with a
hello, daughter? Somebody tell Adrian what 8 Ace is. How can you not know 8 Ace?
Is it like Diamond White?
You've never read the Viz, have you?
Yes. Aldrich Fry is my best friend.
8 Ace?
Yes.
There it is.
Yeah. I thought it was some sort of northern term, like you like eat pies in rolls, don't you? And weird things like that. And everything else.
That's best known as a Wigan kebab.
Is that a pucker pie in a roll?
It's just a pie in a bap or a roll.
But
or
the whole point of the pie is it's encased in pastry.
Have you tried it?
No, but I wouldn't, because
don't knock it, mate.
A pasty, you wouldn't eat a pasty in a roll, would you? Or a sausage roll a sausage roll in a roll.
I've got Facebook user. When people write on Facebook, it doesn't actually come up who you are. So I only know Hello Father's Alex because she watched, but somebody said they have Desperado and a raspberry vodka, and I have no idea who that is. And they said because you have a drink problem. That'll be you, Adrian.
Yeah, I have. I can't get enough of it. Desperados, that's a funny one and a weird one.
I don't like that.
It's weird. You're drinking beer all night, and then someone goes, "Got your Desperado," and you're like, "It's funny, old sweet." It's a sort of thing my son drinks. He's down the pub again.
It's young Mr. Dempsey.
Oh, Simon. Lovely guy. Yeah. Sorry, I keep laughing because he sends me some interesting TikTok videos quite often. Oh, I'm going to get.
I've banned him and his dad from sending me TikTok videos because I don't watch them.
I do, but not at work because I could probably get the sack if I was caught looking at those. Very, very shocking. Right. I was going to talk about something else as well.
What have I got in there? So the Summer Rally, the McGrafter, the composite new product. We've mentioned the rallies. Yeah, going back to the one that I'm organising in the past, I actually met. It's my daughter who's got the Desperado and vodka. Simon's just said what he's been sending you. Way back when, my wife's auntie was the former mayor of Rochdale. So, on behalf of her, I organised 2 rallies in Rochdale, 2 metal detecting rallies for the mayor of Rochdale's charity. And then the following year, you remember the soldier Stephen Lawrence?
Yep.
His uncle and the family spokesperson became the mayor. So we done another event for him. Up in Rochdale again, and they were very, very well turned out, very well received. Everybody, we've got stuff that was in the onfinds.org, Bronze Age axe heads, etc., gold coins, cannonballs, all sorts of fantastic things to be found. And then, sadly, about 8 years ago, there was an event in Congleton. There's a place called Bosley, and the wood mill there basically exploded, and 5 people still have not been found, unfortunately. So we done an event in Congleton for the Bosley Rally. Not Congleton, it was at Rushton Spencer, which is between Congleton and Leek. And again, excellently turned out. All the lads from Team of Yorkshire, the Polish lads, came down, put a big barbecue on for everybody, giving them all Polish sausage. I led myself into that, didn't I? Anyway, excellent day again. Hammered coins coming up. A Bronze Age axe head came up again. And a guy called Stephen Aslett, his dad, he found an absolutely stunning jeweled, gilded medieval hairpin, which was absolutely stunning. So it's going to be in that sort of area again. And the reason I'm going to be doing it, a charity locally, which is a bit close to me, heart, is called Vision, Visyon. And they help children with depression, eating disorders, etc. So I have offered to sort something out. So I'm in communication with somebody at the moment. Got a few ideas. It's obviously just getting the land sorted, which I don't think will be an issue because I know a few people, and obviously he knows a few people, the person I'm in communication with. Not 100% sure what it is. Obviously, first and foremost, I need to get the land. I don't want it to be in the bleak midwinter. I want it, if people do want to come, like Tony wants to drive down from Yorkshire, I don't want it to be where it's dark first thing in the morning. I want it to be light so people can come and go, whatever. And obviously then I've got to look at the parking, the potential if it could be a 2-day event, etc. So that's coming soon. And hopefully, as I say, that's going to be East Cheshire, North Staffordshire border area. So there you go.
I'd like to do an event bigger and better than yours with better beer in a few years' time. But yeah, I'd do one for charity as well. So
you're gonna get your beer from up here? Is that what you're saying?
No. Yeah, I'd like to do one in the future. I think
Beartown Brewery.
Yes, Beartown Brewery that you sent me for Christmas, Dave, was very Beartown Brewery.
So let's just.
It was very nice.
The argument ceases now, doesn't it?
No, because I've since found out. I phoned up Anglian Water, and they confirmed that they send up a man in a Ford Transit with loads of barrels of water from Essex to brew the beer. That's why I liked it. The man told me that. So, but yeah, I think if we did an event, You did it one, Dave. I did one. Mine would be down south, so it'd be better beer, warmer. Shops would not be happy shopper. They'd be like proper ones.
We have nicer people up north, so it sort of gauges itself out, really, doesn't it?
Well, yeah. Well, you do, but
you don't hear from friendly people in London, do you? But you hear friendly people.
I don't live in London.
Manchester.
I don't live in London.
Well, you're a Cockney, so more or less.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
If you talk like a Cockney and you walk like a Cockney, you're a Cockney.
That's my pendulous testicle that causes me to walk like that. But yeah, no, it'd be good to have a rally. I think the biggest talking of quizzes, the biggest problem is who the money goes to, and that is always a tricky one because, like I said earlier, there's a lot of small charities and. Kids, Scotty Soldiers, not Scotty B, but Scotty Soldiers is a lovely charity, which is quite small.
I thought you were talking about what Katrina makes him for breakfast with his runny egg.
Yeah, no, he has. I think he has chipsticks because bread's too doughy for him to eat with his milk teeth, so he has like little chipsticks to chew on because he's still teething, I think. But yeah,
Dark Knight Detectorist asks, "Do you know Chaz and Dave?" Being a Cockney,
I actually saw them live at Stag Weekend about 5 years ago, just before one of them, the main one died, and they are bloody good live. I'll tell you, really, really good. Yeah, really good. But obviously, you won't see it anymore because he's dead. Yeah, no, I've seen them live.
He always seemed to me to rabbit a lot, really.
Yeah, you get more rabbit than Sainsbury's. Why don't you get it?
Teddy Wallace, he's just pointed something out that we've got to mention. The idiot who's been caught, him and his wife, detected on a monument. I can't remember it. Somebody can save me looking if somebody can pop that up in the chat room. The imbecile has been caught detecting on a monument down south somewhere, I think.
I think these things do pop up a lot, but if you compare the percentage of people that metal detect and the amount it's grown in the last 2-3 years, I think it is very good that we only get these odd idiots, F-tards who get caught. I don't think, considering we're all out every weekend and in the week, abiding by, what we should be doing, filling in holes, detecting in the right places. We all know that as soon as the press get hold of it, they love it. But it's not that common, it's not that common. You compare it against the great finds and hoards in the news.
We can counteract that argument entirely. There are the idiots, but they never once go and put McGrafter have raised £312 for that Make-A-Wish Foundation or whatever it was. Rodney Cook don't raise 50,000 for their charity. Just Detect don't raise X amount for their charity. Detectable don't raise that amount for their charity. No. That doesn't. It's only locally, local newspapers like the Bristol Tribune or whatever it was, putting the Rodney Cook stuff out there because obviously they took the check along to the ward at the hospital. But otherwise, you don't see it. And that's just not just a very, very fraction of the amount of people raising money for charity via metal detecting.
If ever I got one day on like BBC Breakfast to argue the case of metal detecting because some idiots caught digging up, I don't know, St Paul's Cathedral or something ridiculous like that. But you'd have trouble because that's concrete. But there is a bit of grass. I'd love to. I'd go at them like a pit bull at their necks. I'd really go into them. I think.
Don't I look like I've got a flipper?
And I've got like magic angel dust around my top. It looks like sort of galactic sweat. But that's because my lighting's all rubbish, and this field is freezing at the moment, and the sun hasn't gone down. That's a potato field, by the way, David. One of my permissions. And
is it really?
Yeah, beautiful. And I nearly said that me and my mate nick potatoes, but I shouldn't say that. It's lovely. That's really nice to detect because you just stand in the middle and go over it. And we've had some good finds there.
If you look over to the chat room, can you see the chat room? Can you see Graham Dempsey? Can you make out what his picture looks like? I think that must have been about 27 years ago. He looks about 12.
Yeah, he's got hair now, hasn't he?
I know, yeah. He's had all that transferred. Ian Greenall, thank you. It was Brinklow Castle, sentenced to 200 hours, unpaid, and ordered to pay costs of £490. His metal detector and associated equipment was ordered to be forfeited and destroyed by the court. Thank you very much, Ian, for that.
Thank you.
Dino says it's an amazing community. He's already had £209 donated from detectorists and old bungees and old fibers, and there's more to come. Fantastic. Well, Dean, if anything, obviously we could do to help, just type something up, put some images together, and we'll get that distributed widely for you. No problem there. Give me a shout over the weekend. Send that over. Graham Dempsey said he's still young, Mr. Sadler. Married life is taking its toll.
Mr. Fibble's very cross. Sorry, Gareth Howard. Yes. Should we do a quiz, David?
Why not? Can you bring it up, or do you want me to bring it up?
I think.
Are you ready? This is one of Adrian's tremendous quizzes. The other one the other week. What was it? Knocked a Macro the other week?
This is a company called Mini Lab, who are based in a country. No, Mine Lab quiz. It's only a quick thing, bit of fun. Be interesting if people can. You're doing it, right?
I didn't know if you could or not. I'll tell you what. You do it.
How do I do it?
On the image, it says add to stream. No?
No.
I'll do it.
Oh!
That's me who's done it.
Oh.
Can you change the slide? Yeah, you can do that then.
Come on, guys. Come on.
And no prizes, just
children.
Feel good about yourself.
Who's gonna get this?
Who's gonna get it? It's gonna be Philip Wills. What year did Mine Lab launch their first metal detector?
I reckon Graham Dempsey could get in on this one,
TC, maybe. He's been reading up on his history for the last few years.
No, too early.
John Clayton's a good call. Oh, the Viking Dissectorist, 1978. Stephen Brown, 1985. Martin Homan, 1988. The Dark Knight Detectorist, 1976. Anywhere close yet?
I've forgotten what it is. Oh, well, I think someone's got it.
1874, 1979, 1982.
It's the Facebook user. Oh no, that's Simon.
It might be my daughter. You never know.
Simon's not allowed on YouTube. He got blocked. Similar to him, not allowed a camera phone. But we won't go into that, Simon. Right, let's find out what it is, David. Go on.
You weren't at Detecticon, were you?
No, I wasn't allowed.
Yeah,
no.
He went back to his tent and left his phone.
Oh, I love it when people do that.
And I sort of like rang people on it. Video called people.
Send to all. Love it. Right. People who are still Googling it, give up because it was. Oh, I can't do it. Can I? Oh, the date hasn't appeared.
Is that the one?
Yeah, and it's 1985. And
so Philip Wills did say 1985. Facebook user said 1985. No. Steve Brown was first with 1985.
Do you know what? I've just got an adjudicator. I've got to call him in because I've got a worrying. I don't know why it's not appearing on there.
What was the machine called anyway?
I'm a bit
Gold Seeker 2000.
Yeah, why is that not showing on there?
I don't know.
Oh, Adrian, you blinking. Oh, here we go.
The Gold Seeker 1500. 15,000.
And I think I might have uploaded the wrong thing. It was crikey.
Why is that picture a different one that she's got to the one?
No, that was the advert. I think that was the 1600 one or something, but it was 1985 Gold Seeker 15,000. What a brilliant name! And look at that marketing campaign. Can you imagine doing that nowadays?
I know, yeah, you wouldn't get away you wearing that, mate.
What year was the GPX series launched? So 1985. So you're looking a lot more modern. Can you block Tony Kaywood because he's being rude again?
Adrian.
I don't know. 2000. It's all going Pete Tong.
I think Tony might have a point there, mate.
No, it's computer viruses. Right. So yeah. So the 2006, which isn't that old. And right. Who can get this one? First one. Come on. It's an easy one. One.
Vanquish 340.
No. Come on. It's a really easy one.
Xterra 305.
No. Have we got a delay on our chat, or is everyone?
Simplex.
Yeah. What model? What model machine? Needs to be a certain model.
Go find 11.
No.
2. Go find 1. Go find 2.
Well done, Gareth. Go find 22.
I was going there. That was my next guess.
Which it is. If you own an Equinox or a Deus, it's nowhere near that. But if you're just interested in the hobby, Crawford's do it for £129, and so do other distributors. But I took the price from Crawford's.
Now, this Go Find, I personally have heard bad press about the product in the past. Have you or have any of the viewers actually used one of these? And if so, what's it like? And I appreciate what the model is made for, but why that shaped coil?
Injection molding costs.
Right.
I think you will find. So, is
the Go Find 11 is cheaper than a 22.
Yeah, but I don't think the Go Find 11 is still available. Is it?
Half price, presumably, and it has Bluetooth capabilities.
It's an old model. I'm talking about current models. So I think you can find a Go Find 11 on eBay or Amazon, but it's that's the one with the grey shaft, Dave. Shaft.
All right, shaft. The Dark Knight Detector said his lad has got one. It's not bad, but it's got no pinpoint mode.
No. But you've got the app on your phone. It's the sort of thing that I think it.
Got what app on your phone?
You can. It comes with an app.
All right.
Yeah. It's
like the air detector.
Yeah, but easier to sort of use. Yeah, it's the 11 is bad. Viking King Detectrix. Oh, that's a mouthful. But I think
what she said.
It's almost it could, I don't know, it could be a prototype for something like the CTX in the future because it's all embedded, fold away, lightweight. And if you've got the 44, yes, Ivy and Dad Metal Detecting UK, spot on. Sand Beach detector, put it in the boot of your car when you go on holiday, and just unpack it. A bit of fun detecting. You'll pick stuff up with it. So yeah, he's hitting the nail on the head there. Definitely. Right. Waffling on. Whoa. I'll be impressed. It's not hard, this one.
Is that the My Lab?
Yeah. David.
I like the shaft on that. It's got look at the girth
on
it.
Look at the girth on it.
It's got a good girth. It's got a good handhold. It's got a good. I like the pattern.
Yeah, like leopard skin. Luckily, the dates on this one.
Tribal, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I nearly clicked it again, Dave.
A gold hunter. A blue one.
The model. This is available to buy now from
The Mine Lab Steven Seagal. The GPX. The Optimus Prime.
Shall we reveal all?
Yes.
Now, this is available now. You've all heard of the GPX 6000. This is this is like £3,500, and this will find like minuscule dust particles of gold, and it's a very, very powerful machine. But I think it's £3.5–4 grand, but this is available from Mine Lab. And this
so that'd be something like they'd used on Aussie Gold Hunters.
This more
on Aussie Gold Hunters, by the way, I don't know if you've noticed, they all use Mine Labs because it's an Australian brand.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, they were based in America originally, and they moved to Australia, I think, in 1992.
You should have put that as a question.
Yeah, could have done. But yeah, it's proper industrial. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine turning up on a dig with that? It looks like you've made it, doesn't it? And you're some sort of mental technician.
Do you get gamma radiation from it and whatnot when you're using it as well?
You have to wear a hazmat suit. No, you don't. But yeah, that's a beast. Look at it. Like, if I could zoom in on that, dials on it. Right. Next question. I will, whoever gets this, I will give them a year's subscription to Treasure Hunting magazine.
First one that we see in the chat room. Cleggy.
Yeah, with a tinfoil hat.
Gary Drayton.
Nope. I'm talking a David Essex. It's a random one.
Bill Wyman. Bill Wyman.
Could be Dave Sadler, but he hasn't.
Joking, aren't you? I wouldn't know how to use one. Tony Robinson. Madonna.
Close.
Close to Madonna. Bill Wyman again.
He's
Mackenzie Crook. No one said Mackenzie Crook.
Bill Wyman's a C-scope man, hence the machine he designed with them or developed.
Ian Holloway.
They were on Saturday morning television.
Sandy Toksvig.
Oh, quite close.
Neil Buchanan. Ant or Deck.
I think we're going to have to repeat the.
Gordon the Gopher. The Queen.
Yeah, Queen's got one.
Helen Chamberlain. Really?
No. Well, she has, but she can't use
Helen
it.
Chamberlain.
Pat Sharp.
Chris Clarence. Joe Wilkinson. Helen Chamberlain, no?
Cheggers is dead. Sorry, shouldn't laugh.
Helen Chamberlain. Yes, no?
No.
Joe Wilkinson. Sarah Green. Philip Schofield. Jodie Kidd.
Jodie Kidd.
Bill Wyman wasn't on Saturday Superstore. Noel Edmonds.
No. He uses Deus. Oh, that'd be a good quiz, wouldn't it?
Chef plays dead. What?
Chef?
James
Football
Martin.
Football girl. I'm going to have to reveal it, aren't I?
Checkers plays dead.
Because
Why did it come out with Chef plays dead?
It's predictive.
Spit the dog. Michelle Keller,
Philip Schofield.
Delia
No,
Smith.
he's got a Vanquish.
Sally James, Timmy Mallet.
Delia Smith. Delilah Smith. Delilah Smith's given up detecting. She's too busy.
She's too busy at Norwich.
No.
What?
I've gone and ruined it now because I didn't think anyone would get this, and someone's
Linda
got it.
Lusardi.
Someone's got it.
Who? It was Delilah Smith, wasn't it? Timmy Mallet? No way. Gareth Howard's got that.
Yep.
Gareth Howard, if you could email...
I might have photoshopped it. Timmy Mallet's agent, if you're watching, please don't sue me.
That's really my body with Timmy Mallet's face.
Yeah.
Gareth, if you could
just for fun, but
send an email to adrian@bigdetectingshow.com.
Yeah. And Gareth, have you got a subscription already? He's going to say yes with the searcher. Don't want treasure hunting.
Gareth, Archaeology and Metal Detecting magazine's free. Don't need subscriptions. Free.
And he wears those glasses. Right. That was a bit of fun. That was quite funny, actually. Good. Gareth, email me, Adrian at Big Detect, or go through the website, bigdetectingshow.com, fill in the contact form, and me and David will get it, and I'll sort that out for you. Thank you ever so much. Right.
Keith Ellis is leaking. He must be a robot, I take it, and he's sprung a hydraulic fluid leak, maybe.
Hopefully leaking from the face. Right. Right, come on.
Vanquish. For those listening on the podcast, this is a Mind machine in inverted colours. I'm colourblind, so I can't describe what the colours are, but I can assure you this is the case.
Okay, let's go.
Equinox 800. 540.
Need to know the model.
Equinox 800. X-Terra. 705. Vanquish 540.
Well done, Martin.
I said that.
Yeah, no, you said a Vanquish. You said a Vanquish.
I don't say that anymore. I'm a good boy now.
Yeah, you are. So yeah, that's the. You can see a bit of the girth on the shaft and the handle.
That's my next machine.
One thing I will bring up, whilst this picture's here, this was for a review I did on the Vanquish for Treasure Hunting magazine. There's not been many updates on the Vanquish. What?
Nick
Karen.
West says, is it a sex wand?
It could be a multi-vibration one, yeah. Sex Wand 2000.
Gareth Howard says, is it an Armitage Shanks premium siphon filter?
It does. It looks like it. Do you know what?
What?
Does that sticker say... Oh, you can't read it. I think the sticker says Vanquish 540. Anyway,
no, it says Mind Lab Vanquish, FCO ID Z4D -0041.
Yeah, it does.
CO C4827 0041.
And it's not put on straight.
Just making sure that you know.
The Vanquish range, I'm not sure about the 440 and predecessor, but there is a USB port in there to update it, which there's been one update or two, I think. I'd be interested because I think that machine's got more power. I'd be interested if Mind Lab bring out some updates soon based on all what's going on out there in the world with like the Atrex getting multi-frequency via just a software update. Deus 2's had about 6 updates, I recall. Be interesting. Yeah, be interesting. Anyway, I think. Oh, Dave, do you know this one?
Yes.
It's a man with hair.
No, it's not.
Well, it is this. It's a man. This one. There was a woman one, but when she was on, she wasn't a detect.
Ah, right. Okay. Chris Dave.
Good call, Ivy and Dad Detecting UK. It's not him, but it could be because he is.
Paul C.
No, it's not Paul.
Wycliffe Jean. Wycliffe Jean. Will I am.
No,
I'm not. I'm just saying it.
he's got a YouTube channel. Well, they all have, haven't they? So,
What part of last year?
it was on a Thursday.
Okay. That whittles it down.
Yeah. Actually, Paul C would be good to get on the show. We had him on the stage at Detectiveville, didn't we, Dave? It was Sunday. You were very... no.
It wasn't Sid. Sid's only done a partially naked show up to now when he was semi-inebriated.
In his pants.
It wasn't one of the McLennans.
I'll tell you what, Ivy Dad Metal Detecting UK's on the ball tonight.
That's Chris Dave.
It was Christopher Holmes.
Yeah, on Facebook, he's Chris Dave.
Has he got a dual identity? Like Spider-Man or Superman?
Well, it was him anyway.
Oh.
Mark Lawson, we've had on the show last year. He's also a detectpert.
But he wasn't, I think, when he was on the show.
And he's got his CMD motorcycle sports.
The question was, David. Yeah, well, it could have been 3. And it doesn't say a man.
And Emily.
I'm going to get killed down the pub when I do the quiz on Sunday night.
Tony, have a word.
Yeah. Right, and look, the font's all gone wrong. Look, it's all gone pear-shaped. Anyway.
Thank you, Adrian. That was.
I didn't use Comic Sans, though, so those who understand will know.
Thank you anyway. That was fantastic. Thank you very much. And it's several people are commenting that you are actually probably one of the worst quiz masters ever.
Luckily, it's not my full-time job at the moment, but I am learning. So, yeah. I don't know.
Well, I enjoyed it, especially close-ups to the shafts and that.
We got girth shafts in there 2 or 3 times, so that was quite good. Well done. And also...
did we say head? We got head as well, didn't we?
I think you got a bit ahead.
Yeah, I got a bit ahead.
Gareth Howard, go to thebigdetectingshow.com and send us your details. If you don't mind just filling in the message bit with your address, that'd be cool. And then I haven't got to bother faffing about. Oh, any other questions for anyone? Has anyone got any questions about metal detectors?
I'll tell you what, anyone who wasn't listening at the start or watching at the start of the show, if you would like to be a guest, and I'm talking, we'd love to have the Dark Knight Detectorist on, we'd love to have Nick West back on the show.
Yes.
Ivy and Dad, Metal Detecting. Anybody who wishes to come on the show, please, we'd love to have you. We take what we do very seriously. We don't take ourselves very seriously. It's just like sitting in a pub having a chat with somebody else. It's very, very, very... You don't even realise what's going on because we get too engrossed most of the time with things. What's that up there?
I know. I keep saying.
No. What? There is actually something up there. There's a cardboard tube, and I've absolutely no idea what's in it.
What, on the ceiling?
No, up on my shelves. Hold on.
Copy of Razzle.
Oh.
1987 copy of Razzle.
Oh, it's a scroll.
Will. Your will?
Oh! It's, your family genealogy, family name thing. for
Yeah.
Byron, because my family name actually isn't Sadler, it's Byron. Have you heard that story? My dad was born Cyril Byron. My grandparents are Byrons.
My granddad's a Cyril. Or what?
Top name.
Yeah.
So my dad was Cyril Byron. His mum and dad got divorced. She went and he met somebody called Lil, someone. So he got remarried. She became Lillian Byron. And my grandmother, who I never met, married a gentleman called John Sadler. So my dad went into the army. When you were called up after the war in the 1950s or whatever. He went on to do his time in the army, but his stepdad signed him in because he was still, I think, 17. Don't know how it worked back then. Nick will have an idea. So he signed him in as Cyril Sadler instead of Cyril Byron. So because that was all official, Queen-wise, etc., he left the army and had to remain Cyril Sadler. So that's how I became a Sadler. I'm actually a Byron. Lord Byron is actually a direct descendant.
What about Byron burgers?
I do like them, but I don't know.
Oh, I like Byron burgers, and I like the beer they do.
I'm Five Guys.
I like them all.
You got the Five Guys?
Yeah.
Was it a good night?
I was going to say something inappropriate, but I won't. Keith Ellis has said, I've heard a rumour of a new touchscreen detector from Minelab. Not for broadcast, but might be worth looking into. I think...
Yeah, don't broadcast it, Adrian.
No. There's going to be all the things you'd like in a detector, I think it will have, the new Minelab. And there was also what happened, Ivy and Dad Metal Detecting. What happened to Just Detect project? Sorry, been out of touch a while. It's still going. The app's still working, and
insurance is still there.
Still there. It's
being worked on behind the scenes to create whatever is coming in the future.
Yeah, permissions and stuff. He's talking about the app. It's not associated with the show. No, it's not. No, anyone who comes on, we got no association with them at all. And we
apart I'd say apart from Luke, but Luke doesn't come on.
No, he's busy sorting out.
The only association that you'd have is when you have obviously Julian come on, because obviously you're working alongside the magazine.
Treasure hunting logos there because I write for them and test machines and stuff, but Dave doesn't get any money. I'll just put it up there because hopefully one day someone will look at it and go, "What's that?" Google it. And
because it's only fair that you're coming on, you're co-hosting the show, so you're doing your own promotion from your side of the screen.
Yeah. Yes. Very badly. No. No.
In a field.
And go out, buy it now. Look, I like the way that picture is like see-through. How come it shows...
Can I ask a question and be honest with me? How proud are you that your daughter's on the front page of a magazine that's Treasure Hunting magazine?
It's an awkward one because I didn't. I took a picture of her detecting with the Atrex because I just thought, it's a nice picture. It was very wet grass where we were detecting, and there's a mode on the Atrex for flooded sort of area, boggy sort of areas, and it's really good. And I said, Meg, let me take a picture of you. Took a picture and I sent it to Dan at Treasure Hunting. I said, I'm writing a review on the Atrex and this is the sort of thing. And then it was on there. But I got it on my phone and went, and I showed a bloke at work. He went, and he said something inappropriate and I didn't know how to take it. And I was like, I'm more pleased that she's interested in detecting. Being on the front cover is a lovely thing to have. And she don't get money for it. I don't get money for it. It was just a nice picture. But I'm more pleased that she's beginning to get interested in the hobby. And
it'll help her, given her what a job is, it'll help her relax a little bit, won't it?
Well, it's funny you should say that, Dave, because she found out she was on the cover before I told her, because I found out the day it went to press, or the day it was sold. And she was getting all these WhatsApp messages from her crewmates. Those who don't know, she's a paramedic. And loads of paramedics and people in the ambulance service buy Treasure Hunting magazine, which obviously means they metal detect. Because it is the hobby, as we all agree, is a great way of relieving stress and relaxing and turning off. And, you know, if you've got a day of dealing with people getting stabbed, hanging, overdoses, strokes, heart attacks, what a great way to unwind. And I was quite surprised how many people in her work get the magazine and read it. So it's nice. I think it's a bit like pipe smokers, isn't it? You know, you probably have still got pipe smokers, but they don't go on and shout about it. A bit like metal detecting, really.
How many people are shot in an ambulance that have got certain bodily parts stuck in hoovers?
None yet, touch wood, but there's other things she has. But
because they'd have to be, their nickname forevermore would have to be Henry or Goblin, wouldn't it?
Or yeah, Mr. Dyson or something like that. Yeah. But yeah.
Keith Ellis, thank you very much for your comments. He said, great show. Thanks again. It's his first time watching the whole thing. Generally, Keith, it's better. We have a guest on, and it's far more interested than me and Adrian waffling on about pie, Wigan kebabs, and goblins and
Polish
stuff.
sausage. Polish sausage. And if you do like the show, just give us a like on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. It means a lot, because me and Dave both work. We waffle on and we come on here at night. And like Dave said, for me, it's like sitting in the pub, you know, and Dave as well. And Dave and Luke do all the stuff in the background. It's not a matter of just turning on your computer. There's lots of technical things, and then we have the crew behind us, the lighting team, producers,
organising guests,
researchers.
coming up with questions.
Yeah. And like, if you go on our website, the first thing it says, we're a highly professional scripted show, and then at the end it says something like, no, we just do it for a laugh. But yeah, we do, and we hope you've enjoyed watching us rather than a repeat of Emmerdale from 1984 with Mr. Wilkes and Amos.
Currently, do you know what I'm watching? Again, binge watching, because I can't find anything else, and I'm watching it in work and everything. Family Guy. I'm on about season 3 now.
Yeah, my son watches that.
You've never watched it?
Yeah, I struggle with cartoons, Dave.
I am Peter Griffin. It is me.
Yeah, but it's just my visual impairment of, like, I've had so many years of, like, Top Cat, Hong Kong Phooey, Rhubarb and Custard.
I still watch them as well.
Yeah, well, down. I'm more of a sort of Trumps and Bagpuss type of person. I like sort of a Polish animation with, you know, puppets.
Do you know, I always like, oh yeah, come up with some classics in work today. I called somebody. Let me remember what it was. No. It was dead funny. I called him. Where is it? What time is it? Where am I?
Why don't you? I used to like that.
Right, so it's before that.
Switch off television set. Go and do something less boring instead, and sitting at home watching TV, turning it on.
That was it. Somebody walked past and went, look at that Mekon. And he was like, what? I said, look at the Mekon. Because he had a head larger than that. So then I had to explain why we used to call people Stigs. Yeah. And why we got to call people Joeys as well.
Well, yeah, you can't go there with Joeys.
I know you can't go there, but I was explaining to him why we used to call people that.
Dark Knight Detectorist, 13 episodes only of Bagpuss.
I know, it's mad, isn't it? Do you know what I used to like? Finger bobs.
With
that Polish, Russian-looking bloke with the hurdy-gurdy on his finger.
He got arrested for acid. He was on acid when he did part of the show. That's honest truth. Google it. Go
when he was sticking his finger up and Mouse's bum.
Well, he was going like, hey, Goffy. And it's like a dove. You remember the Goffy, the dove? I think it was Goffy. Can I eat coffee? It's like looking at it, and he was actually done for LSD. So I've got the DVD of Finger Bob. I don't know why.
Kerry says there's only 12 episodes of Faulty Towers.
Yes, there are. Yes, there are. And do you know what? It just goes to show how rubbish stuff is now, isn't it? We watch all that tut on repeat and still enjoy it. It's so, but a lot of it will get banned soon because we're all gone politically correctly mad.
I know, yeah. Bugs Bunny can't even dress up as a woman anymore, can he? I find it offensive.
No, and Minnie Mouse has now got a jumpsuit.
She wears pants.
Yeah, pants, trousers. Yes, Minnie Mouse. It's all getting all crazy. So Noggin the Nog. Yeah, it's like Noggin the Nog. Yeah. I liked Bod as well.
I thought that was a sexual thing, to be honest.
Bod?
No, Noggin the Nog. Bod was ace.
Yeah, Bod was good. God, it's sounding like work now at lunchtime. It's almost like, what do you have for tea? Question, isn't it? When
Dino detects novelty owls. He does come up with some random malarkey here, doesn't he? Was that a TV show? Is he Channel 4 on a Sunday morning?
Is he getting confused with Itsy and Mitsy?
Oh, I see what he's doing. It's Faulty Towers, novelty owls. I see.
Oh, the mouse was called Bob. Goffy, I'm sure, was the seagull or dove.
No, he's a presenter on TalkSport. Which is still less of a better scripted show than the Big Detecting Show.
Captain Pugwash, yeah, double entendres, classic. That was Seaman Staines, and that. Do you know what? Talking of all this TV stuff and all Saturdays and like, I've forgotten the name. Who's the man who's supposedly got the Equinox?
Timmy Mallet.
Sandy Toxvig would be good to get on, wouldn't she? Number 73.
No, absolutely cannot abide that woman.
She could talk about that quiz she does on telly. And
we've been given a tip off tonight. A person within the metal detecting community, his grandson is currently one of the athletes at the Winter Olympics. So he's on about getting him on the show with his granddad.
Oh, that'd be nice.
He's putting us in contact with him. Just remembered that.
Roger, the cabin boy.
No.
Are you going out detecting this weekend, David?
I don't know. The author was there, but one of the people whose land it is not going out because congratulations, Ron. His daughter's had a baby this week, so Ron's on call for the child and the mother. So I'm not sure. I'm not working this weekend. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I do want to sit on my computer and do some work on the Archaeology and Metal Detecting magazine, though. And obviously getting communication with a few people for coming on the show as well.
Yes. And next week we've got, just to remind people, what's his name?
Dr. Christopher Monk.
Christopher Monk.
Have a Google of him. We'll talk about his medieval culinary skills. He brings the medieval menus into the modern day, and he cooks a hell of a lot of medieval food. And he videos it off on YouTube and what have you. And some of it looks absolutely gorgeous. Oddly,
it'd be nice if he has a nice mead recipe or similar.
Oh, I'll hit him up.
Yeah.
Right. Shall we depart and go to our beds? Mind you, you'll be up till midnight doing computer work, no doubt.
No, I've got that badger in the house, haven't I? So.
Yes. Nobody saw him. Nobody saw the badger on screen. Only me. Go get the badger. Go get the badger. Adrian's new badger. He's not a monk, Dean. His name is Christopher Monk. Wait for the badger. Here's the badger.
Here's the badger.
Here he is. He's only a baby.
Eddie.
What's it called?
She's a bit
Nelly.
tired. Nelly. whistle.
Nelly. Nelly.
Tired.
So, what make of dog is Nelly, and how old is Nelly?
Nellie's 9 weeks old tomorrow. She's a
Yeah.
border collie, Welsh border collie.
Does she
and
speak Welsh?
I put her to Yaki da, Yaki da. She walks in a Welsh. She's got Welsh mannerisms. She's up till late and drinks a lot and wheezes a lot. No, she's 9 weeks old tomorrow. So yeah, we got her last week, and I had a collie, border collie, 1.5 years ago, who sadly passed away, and I think it's time's right now. So we're dealing with wheeze and things, and it does scare me.
And that's your daughter, obviously.
Yeah, and the dog. Yeah.
All right.
So no, yeah, little thing. So I'll be up till late, taking it out for a wee and giving it a treat and all that malarkey. So,
And
yeah.
will she be a diggy dog?
Yes, 100%. I actually want to teach it to dig silver because dogs can sniff out hammers.
If you go on our website, there's a video by Gary Blackwell on the ArkMD mag about that. Can your dog sniff silver? Something like that.
Yeah, they can. They can. You can teach them. Well, collies, you can teach a lot of things. She's started to drive, but she can only drive an automatic.
Nothing wrong with that.
Give it a couple of weeks, I reckon I'll get a changing gear and a manual, so we'll see. So thank you, everyone.
Staple some opposable thumbs on, you'll be right.
Sorry?
Staple some opposable thumbs on and you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah.
Lovely badger.
Badger. I should have called it Badger, but it's called
You should have, really. Or bodger.
Bodger.
Can't you change it by deed, Paul?
No, it's all been done now on the interwebs and nets and stuff and chips and robotic and stuff. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't think of that. Bodger. Bodger. Oh. And then I could have got a cat or like something else called Badger. Oh,
You could have got a badger.
And I could have
Or
experimented and fed it just custard. Shikes. Oh, never mind. Hopefully.
Everybody, it's been a pleasure as ever. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to get in touch via bigdetectingshow.com. Myself or Adrian or Luke. If there's any ideas you want to put to the show, anybody you want to come on the show, if you'd like to come on the show yourself, we'd love to have you, no matter who you are. And we will see you next week when we'll have with us Dr. Christopher Monk. Doctor on the Big Detecting Show.
Doctor. Don't tell Tony Cable, you'll think it's Doctor Who.
Who?
Yeah.
Doctor
Knock.
Who?
It's there, Doctor. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Thank you, David, for doing such a good show tonight because you produce it.
I've got to sort out that, haven't I? So we'll go out with 2 videos, and we will wish you adieu, and we will see you next week at 8:00. Good night, everybody. Thank you.